Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Saturday night football review for round 18 of the NRL. We saw two games tonight. We saw the Raiders beat the Sharks 34 points to 18, and we saw the Storm absolutely demolish the Knights 48 points to 4. If you guys are new to the channel around here, make sure you guys like this video, comment your thoughts on tonight's games in the comment section below, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. In case you missed the Cowboys-Roosters game earlier today, I already reviewed that game. So that video is already up on the channel. So if you haven't watched that yet, make sure you go and check that out. But hey, let's get into the first one. Raiders and Sharks. This was a really, really good game of footy. I thought the Raiders did well to win this game, but the Sharks, you know, they were good in patches, but they just couldn't go the full 80 minutes tonight for some reason. And the start of the game started off with some controversy there in the 8th minute. Jordan Rapana scores for the Raiders. Braden Trindle hits Rapana in the face. And Jordan Rapana gets an 8-point try for it. Look, personally, I don't believe it should have been an 8-point try. I mean, what's Braden Trindle meant to do? He's trying to stop Rapana from scoring the try. He's trying, he's putting his body on the line, trying to stop that, that try being scored. And it might have hit him in the face a little bit, but for that to be an 8-point try is just absolutely ridiculous. I thought it was a really, really poor decision there by the bunker and the referees. I don't know what they were thinking. It wasn't even that bad of a hit too, because Rapana got back up and he didn't even feel it until he got back down the other field when Croker was taking the goal. So that was a disgusting decision in my honest opinion. But anyway, Croker converts it from the sideline, 6-0, kicks the one in front. So the 8-point try does happen. Raiders 8-0 after 8 minutes. And then in the 19th minute, a penalty. Aaron Woods and Aiden Tolman ripped the ball out of the Raiders. And Croker goes for a penalty goal there. Canberra go to 10-0 after 19 minutes gone. And then in the 25th minute, Jesse Ramian scores for the Sharks. A great try. Will Kennedy brings Ramian under. And Ramian ends up beating a couple of players and scoring a really good try there from the Sharks. And then Raiders 10-6, and then in the 34th minute, Will Kennedy once again involved. An awesome ball to Sione Katoa. Katoa scores. Braden Trindle kicks the conversion. Cronulla are back in front for the first time in the game here. They're out to a 12-10 lead. And then in the 38th minute, the Raiders get a penalty. Croker takes the goal, converts it. Half-time, 12-all. I'm thinking this is a really good game of footy. Both sides are going end to end. Defensively, both sides were a little bit exposed, but thought it was a really good first half of footy. I was thinking maybe could go to golden point if both sides could keep it up. But then in the second half, Jack Whiten, hang on, what was it? Jack Whiten and Xavier Savage, incredible play through the middle. Xavier Savage pretty much beat, who did he beat? He beat Tolman and Johnson. Gave the ball back to Jack Whiten. Whiten scored out wide for the Raiders. What a try from the Raiders. Jack Whiten scores. He was a little bit injured there. Jack Whiten, he had a bit of a rib cartilage injury, I think it was. So he was in all sorts. But Xavier Savage beat two blokes and goes straight through. And Jack Whiten ends up scoring for the Raiders, injured. Croker misses the conversion there. Raiders 16-12 after 44 minutes. And then in the 46th minute, Sharks back in front again. Ronaldo Mulatalo scores. Trindle converts from the sideline. Sharks 18-16. And then in the 65th minute, this is the try that really got Canberra going. Sam Williams short ball to Hudson Young, who looked dangerous all night. He went straight through and scored a fantastic try. Croker converts the goal. Raiders 22-18. And then the try that pretty much sealed the deal in the 75th minute. Sebastian Crisp was about to score the try. Then he gave it on to Xavier Savage. He scores. Raiders, they score in the 75th minute, convert the goal from Croker, 28-18. And then it was all over, but the Canberra Raiders, the Canberra Raiders just want to keep playing. And then Sammy Bolame scores late in the game. And full time, Canberra win 34 points to 18 up there at the doubleheader up at Seabus Super Stadium. A really good game of footy. I thought it was really entertaining. I've got to say, the Raiders did very well to win this game, and a young star was born tonight, and Xavier Savage had a fantastic game. But we'll go through some of the great players. We'll start with the Raiders. I thought Xavier Savage was outstanding. I thought he had an awesome game. I thought Sebastian Chris was good. I thought Jordan Rapiner played really well. I thought Jack White and Sam Williams had a fairly good game together in the halves. I thought Emre Gula was outstanding. Corey Harry and Nara Hudson-Young were good. Ryan Sutton was good. Josh Hodgson played really well tonight. I thought the bench for Canberra. I thought Joseph Tarpany was outstanding. And Canberra played really well today. And as for the Sharkies, I thought Will Kennedy was great. Rayman was awesome. I thought Malatala and Katoa had a good game. I thought Sean Johnson and Trindle were a bit off their game. Teague Wilton and Talakai were good. Toby Rudolph was great. Also, the bench, I've got to say, I thought Jack Williams played well for him, but the Raiders, man, a very good win for the Green Machine, a very important win. It puts them in equal 8th at the moment with the Sharks. It's still a nice spot, the Raiders, but a very, very important win for the Raiders tonight over the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks. My top 3 players on ground for this one, I'm going to go number 3. I'm going to go with Hudson-Young. Thought he was good. Number 2, I'm going to go with Josh Hodgson. Thought he played really well out there tonight. And number 1, my man of the match, I'm going to go with Xavier Savage. Thought he was awesome tonight. So Xavier Savage gets my man of the match, and the Raiders with a very good win over the Sharks tonight, 34 points to 18. And the final game of the round, or the final game of the night, I should say. Don't want to spend too much time on this because it was an absolute bloodbath. Melbourne 48, Newcastle 4. I did tip Newcastle in my tipping video on Tuesday. When I found out that Mitchell Pearce and Daniel Saifiti were ruled out, I immediately regretted tipping Newcastle because their depth isn't great. So, you know, you can give me crap all you want for tipping Newcastle, but at full strength, I reckon it would have been a better game. But anyway, Melbourne, they were dominant over the Knights. We'll go through it. Not much to really say. It was a one-sided bloodbath, really. 9th minute, off the scrum there, Nico Hines short ball to Justin Olam. He scores the first try of the night. Hines converts it, Melbourne 6-0 after 9 minutes. 20th minute, Jerome Hughes straight through a gap. Pass to Cameron Munster. Munster scores for the Storm. Melbourne 12-0. 23rd minute, George Jennings scores. Hines converts. 18-0 after 23 minutes. I'm going, well, it's game over. Newcastle can't come back. No Pearce. Saifiti's not there. Impossible, almost impossible. And then in the 37th minute, you know, it was still 18-0 in favour of Melbourne. I'm thinking, well, if Newcastle were going to make a comeback, they got to score next. And then Jerome Hughes puts in a kick. Connor Watson lets it bounce. Hughes picks it up and scores. That's the ball game right there. Hines goal. Melbourne 24-0. There's 3 minutes to half time. And then with about 20 seconds to half time or whatever it was, Justin Olam down the sideline. Kick back on the inside of Nico Hines. Hines scores. Hines converts his own goal. And Melbourne at half-time, 30-0. The game's over. Newcastle's shot. And then in the second half, Ponga's out for the rest of the game. I mean, Ponga did run into Tui Kamakamefa. Kamakamefa did have a little bit of a go at Ponga, but come on, man. There wasn't much in it. I don't know why Kamakamefa was put on report for it. Thought it was ridiculous, to be honest. But anyway, second half, it was pretty much more of the same. A try to Remus Smith. I think Jake Clifford put a grubber kick in. Hughes got it, ran, and then Smith just ends up scoring the try. So Melbourne 36-0 after 44 minutes. 54th minute, George Jennings collects a double. Nice pass from Nico Hines. 42-0 Melbourne. And then late in the game, a try to Dominic Young, the Newcastle Knights left winger. Nice ball from Jake Clifford. And full time, Melbourne Storm win. 42 points to 4. Oh, hang on. I missed a try, did I? Oh, Justin Olam scored a late one, did he? 61st minute, gets a double. Mate, the game was that bad. I barely even remember it. Full time, Melbourne win. 48 points to 4. Newcastle were really, really off their game tonight. You know, Melbourne played really well. You know, some of their great players. Nico Hines was outstanding. George Jennings was good. Olam was terrific. Munster and Hughes were awesome. Brendan Smith was good. I thought Kamakamefa had a good game. He played about 60 minutes, I think, Kamakamefa. He played a lot of the game tonight. He played really well. Who else played well? Kenny Promise's ball playing was very good. Yeah, Aaron Penne and Chris Lewis have got off the bench as well. Also, I've got to mention, Police Kafusi, again, another dog and grub move. He grabbed Connor Watson by the neck and slammed him into the ground, similar to what he did to similar to what he did to Ryan Madison back in round 2. Honestly, Felice Kafusi's a grub. He needs to stop doing this shit. Someone needs to teach him a lesson about this. Kafusi does all this dirty shit all the time, and it needs to be addressed, man, because it's a fucking disgrace. And I'm so sick of Kafusi getting away with just absolutely everything. So, someone needs to teach Kafusi a lesson. Some of the nice, good players, if there was any, I mean, it's hard to really say they were that bad. I mean, Homel Hunt, he tried very hard. Mitchell Barnett had a great game. He tried his guts out, in my opinion. Connor Watson tried hard, but he was out of position. Same with Josh King, he had a go, but Melbourne, far too good for the Knights tonight up there at Seabar Super Stadium. My top 3 players on ground for this one. I'm going to go with number 3. I'm going to go with Tui Kamikamifa. I thought he was very good. Number 2, I'm going to go with Cameron Munster. And number 1, my man of the match, I'm going to go with Nicho Hynes. I thought he was great. Olam was good as well, but my man of the match, Nicho Hynes. Melbourne too good. But, guys, that's it for the Saturday night football review for round 18 of the NRL. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If your team won today, then congratulations. Good luck for next week. If your team got beaten, then all the best for next week, I guess. But anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Have a great Saturday night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Sunday afternoon football review. Until then, stay safe. See you later.